Watch this video if you want to get your ex back. My name is Ben, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel because I'm going to add more videos about getting your ex back. Usually guys tell me, Ben, I want to get my ex back and I've tried everything, but nothing works with her. My ex is stubborn. I tried to be nice to her, it didn't work. I sent her a gift, it didn't work. I was angry, it didn't work. I went after midnight to her place, I knocked, I played music, I tried everything. Nothing works with my ex. I cannot change her mind. And that is the problem. The more you try to change her mind, the more you try to get your ex back by convincing them, the less your chances will get. And I tell you what, because this thing that's happening between you and your ex, this relationship that is broken, this deal that you want to make and get her back to your life, it's all about value. Your ex does not respond to you because you keep hammering her with text messages or by going to her place or sending flower. Your ex responds to value. A high value guy has certain traits that I'm going to show you in this video what they are. If you want to get your ex back, you got to have more of these high value qualities and don't do low value behavior. For example, sending a lot of messages or text terrorizing or double texting. Ask a question, she doesn't write back, then you ask another thing. Or begging her, trying, bribing her, praising her. None of that stuff works because that's all low value behavior. Trying to negotiate with her. Hey, you gotta come back, baby, we love each other. That drops your value. And if your value drops, she loses attraction. So your ex wants to be with somebody who has high value. A high value guy would never do any of those things. You see how mechanical this is? She's angry because throughout your relationship, you did low value behavior. You did something. You were angry. Maybe you were depressed. Maybe you took her for granted. Maybe you were jealous. Maybe you were needy. You did things. You did low value behavior. You lost her. And now, if you try to get her back by texting, by talking, or by doing anything passive aggressive like going on no contact, which is another very low value behavior which you should never do, it's going to cost you more attraction and she doesn't come to you. Now the right thing to do is to show high value, show what a high quality guy has. What is the quality of a high value guy? For example, emotional intelligence. A high value guy is very well aware of his emotions and how he should communicate with her. A high value guy would never communicate when his emotions are low. There are 12 negative emotions that I show in my book. The link is in the description. Make sure you read my book. Don't ever communicate when you are flooded with anger, sadness, jealousy, neediness, resentment. When you're in a reactive mode, don't, because those telegraph low value behavior, and low value behavior pushes your ex away. The other problem is no contact. No contact is passive aggressive. It's like you try to get a reaction out of your ex by hiding or by provoking her by not responding to her messages. Confidence, conviction, self-reliance. Instead, what you want to do, you want to have confidence, you want to have self-reliance, and you want to have conviction. You want to have willingness to walk away. These are traits of a high value guy. Conviction, when you talk to her, tell her, hey, this is what I want. I know what I want. And I know what I don't want. This is what I want with you. And I know those things happened in the past. Okay, but this is how I want things to be. If you don't want it, that's cool. You walk away. This is not the end right now. You walk away, you work a little more yourself on your emotional intelligence. So this is not forever. This is just for now. That's another thing that guys with strong mind, they know that their ex has connection with them. Right now, she's mad, she's angry, she's gonna feel better later. You go away, you walk away. So if you look at my model, I'm just gonna show you, this is the blueprint that I teach you in my book, State Control System. So if you look at the emotion, so if you look at the blueprints that I teach in my book, Ex Back Secrets, this is the state control system. If you look at step two is taking inner control. Basically, you need to take control of how you feel. All of those emotions, anger, sadness, jealousy, resentment, reactiveness, neediness, all of those. If you don't take control of those and you jump to outer game, which most guys do, and most programs online have this problem, that they skip this very important step of the blueprint and they just jump on, hey, let's text, or hey, let's go no contact, or let's attack her emotionally, let's attack her passively. Before you do anything with your ex, any conversation, you gotta take charge of your inner world. If you don't do that, it doesn't matter what you text her, it doesn't matter what you tell her. She knows you really well. She knows you're bluffing. She's gonna test you. She's gonna instead of tell you, hey, there's 2 other guys I'm sleeping with, she's gonna crush your world. So don't skip this very important step, taking control of your inner world. That includes all of your thoughts and all of your emotions throughout the day. Also, when you sleep, your subconscious still runs. The way you text your ex, the way you communicate with your ex, the way your relationship will go with your ex from this point forward, very, very much depends on the quality of your thoughts. Let me give you a crazy example. Think about the last time you had a nightmare. You just jump, you open your eyes, your heart is beating really fast, you have cold sweat, but wait a minute, the zombies were not real. That car accident didn't happen. So how is it that your system responds? Your system responds to what is happening here. That's why you gotta take control of this. That's why I don't want it to be sad, I don't want it to have bad thoughts throughout the day. That's why we bring the focus here. Pay attention to the things, exercises that I show you to do. Choose your thoughts carefully, conscious thinking. That's why drinking is like putting poison in your system, like putting virus in your system, and just everything falls apart, because that affects your system, and your system creates anxiety and bad thoughts and more regret and anger and jealousy and sadness, all of that stuff. Right now, you're gonna be sharp. Right now is the time that you want to be beast mode. Right now is the time that you want to take all of the garbage out of your head. You want to take the control of your inner world before anything else, because every single thought that you have throughout the day, every single emotion that you have is going to affect how you're going to talk to your ex. And this is probably, you've heard me say in every single video, or I really don't like the no contact idea, because no contact is like you numb the pain, you don't think about a problem, you send the wrong message to your ex, you tell your ex, hey, I'm not interested, or I'm so emotionally torn that I don't even know how to talk to you, and you hope maybe one day they miss you. Even if she comes back to you, she comes back to you with negative emotions. Maybe she comes back to you, look, there were problems in the relationship, you gotta fix those problems if you want to get your ex back. I don't care if that takes you like 2 days or 2 years. You gotta fix those problems, and that all starts with taking control of your inner world. Don't jump to these programs that teach you how to text, because texting is an outer skill. Texting sits on top of good, solid inner game. You gotta have amazing inner game, so you'll be able to text the right way. The question that guys ask me all the time, they send me messages, oh, what should I say to this, what should I say to that? That's why it takes for them for first few weeks of the program, until they go through the program and they learn how to control their mind and their emotions. And because if you text emotionally, if you want to reply to a text message based on your emotions or how that message makes you feel after the breakup, your message is going to be needy and weak or angry, or it's going to be a passive attack. So that's why I text for all of my guys in my program. If you want to text your ex, make sure before anything to read my book, See the State Control System, and message me, tell me about your situation, and I'll show you if I can help you or not. So the only way to get your ex back is to take inner control first. After that, you take outer control and learn what to text, learn how to text, learn what to do when you go on a date. All of that stuff comes later. Your lifestyle, all of the things that you know. You don't have 30 days or 60 days to wait and fix your inner world and then text, because when you don't text her, when you go no contact, which is a big mistake, you're telling her, I'm not interested, or I don't know what to do. You keep telegraphing low value behavior, or you keep attacking her passively. I've seen that all the time, because guys send me a message, hey Ben, what should I say to this to my ex? Stack of messages, she says, where are you, what are you doing, I want to talk to you. But the guy says, no, I heard somebody said on the internet I should go no contact. And she gets angry, she says, why don't you talk to me? So the only way to make it happen is to text her at the same time, work your inner world. You gotta understand how to manage those emotions, and for you to do this at the same time, you gotta be like a superhuman. That's impossible. That's why I encourage you first you read my book. The link is in the description, and get the book, read the book, see how we do these 4 steps together. So I say it one more time, it's really important. The only way to get your ex back is to communicate assertively. The only way for you to be able to communicate assertively is to take control of your inner world, because only then you can use text messages and communicate assertively. And it's very difficult to take control of your inner world when you're in this tough situation, going through the breakup and separation, and text at the same time, because this is going to take some time. This taking control of your inner world, anger, sadness, jealousy, neediness, putting your life together, putting your thoughts and everything, controlling how you feel, that takes some time. So the only way to do this is to read my book, and I help you do this. If I have time, sometimes I don't have time, sometimes my program is packed. Like I work with many guys every week. Like every day that I wake up, there's hundreds of messages on my phone. You tell me, Ben, how do you go through all of those? How do you understand them? I have notes for everybody. I have different groups for guys, and I work with almost everybody one-on-one. That's why it's very limited. If you want to get your expect, definitely read the book and check out the program. If there's opening, you can find the link somewhere and you text me, I'll show you how to join. So the only way to get your expect is to take the inner control, then take the outer control. And if you want to implement that, definitely go through my program, because there's no other way you could do this. You can either go and get $47 products that teach you some bullshit, or you have to pay for $500,000 coaching, which you cannot do this in 1 hour coaching. And I don't believe those coaches care enough to give you unlimited coaching to teach you this. Unlimited, it doesn't exist. That's what I say. My program is the only program in existence. If there's opening, you can do this the right way, because I give my guys unlimited coaching, and because that's what you need. There's no other way. We cannot bullshit this. No one can fix this problem in 1 hour, unless you tell me, Ben, I'm willing to pay $1,000 per hour to coach Corey Wayne, and he's gonna charge me for 50 hours, so I'm happy to pay $50,000. Maybe you can get my X back. Still, this is better, trust me. So before anything else, if you find this video useful, hit the like button and download the book from the link in the description, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I'm gonna upload more videos. Don't worry, I'm going to help you get your X back. This is Ben. See you in the next video.